everyone, Amanda back here. So this next reading I'm going to do on Bob Joyce. So there's TikTok videos going around on TikTok that Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. So I decided I'm going to look into Bob Joyce's energy and see what I get, see what spirit gives me, and then I'm going to ask if Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. So yeah, let's get started. Guidance and clarity, spirit team, ascended masters, angels, ancestors, and guides, divine source. Tapping into Bob Joyce's energy. What can you tell me about Bob Joyce, spirit? Guidance and clarity here. What can you tell me about Bob Joyce? 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 Okay, here we go. So tapping into Bob Joyce's energy. I'm being drawn to the Empress card here first. I feel like there's a motherly energy here, but it's almost tied, but like with Bob Joyce. But I feel like this is another lady, though. This is another lady, though. I wonder if Bob Joyce had children in like another relationship that he was with. And next we got the Two of Cups here. I feel like there's some type of strong love and connection here that Bob Joyce still has for a connection. Someone that they're still clinging and holding on to. Someone that they got a lot of love for. I feel like this person is a past person here. I feel like this person brought like a lot of joy and love into the situation and things like that. Like it helped bring that on his face. But with the Three of Cups here, I feel like there was some type of cheating going on in the dynamic here. I'm hearing a like getting caught in the chaos in the midst of it all, and something like backfouled or despiled, and it's like things came crashing down with Bob Joyce, but it's almost like they feel as if the war rebirth for a purpose, and like they really know why they're trying to live in the moment and living for what they've always wanted for, because they enjoy it. It's almost like that. Bob Joyce gives me that kind of energy with, it's almost like dying out with the old, but being like birthing something new. That's what I feel like. It's like being a whole nother brand new person being rebirthed. It's like making a comeback with like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So I feel like there's a lot of change and growth in the dynamic as well. Um Next we have the Knight of Pentacles heel. I feel like there is a message here that with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there's a young gentleman who wants to bring some type of message forward, like wanting to talk in a civilized manner, but there's some type of important message that this Knight of Pentacles wants to speak up and speak out about, like coming forward. But I feel like this male's been biting their tongue a bit, like biting their tongue, but I feel like they really want to come forward. So I feel like they're going to come forward with a message if they have not yet. Next, we have the Five of Cups heel. So with the Five of Cups heel, I almost feel like his cups is knocked over, but he still's got like a few cups remaining. So I feel like sometimes Bob Joyce can get in his mind and get in those like negative thoughts, and I feel like the past creeps up on him sometimes. Past triggers, past thoughts, past trauma. So I feel like it's still like a cloud that hovers within his mind. Because I do feel like there is some chaos that still goes on in Bob Joyce's mind. But I feel like at the same time, when he remembers and he regroups himself, focused himself, I feel like he remembers like who he is, like who he was born to be. Next, we got Nine of Pentacles heel. I feel like the kind of energy here that Bob Joyce gives me, they feel like they're a very old soul. They feel like they're very soothed, just that soothed kind of soul, like this cuts through like a nail, but very polished, very fixed up, and just very well effortlessly like dressed in a manner, like always dressing good. I feel like they have a lot of fashion to them as well. I feel like they love like keeping that peace of mind and that contentment. They don't like trying to speak about others or speak about something when something happens to them or goes on in the dynamic. I feel like they don't want to speak up about it, or like they just revel. They like, instead of like speaking up, like they have a voice, but I feel like they just rather maintain that peace, because I feel like the past was chaotic, and I feel like they don't want to relive those memories and stuff. So like I said, I do feel like he is working through triggers and past aggression and stuff like that, with healing like inner wounds and stuff like that. Next, we got the Four of Swords heel. So I feel like his health is not that greatest. I feel like there's I feel like he's overdoing himself too much. I feel like he's just putting a lot of stress on his body. And I feel like he needs to get more rest. Like he really needs to rest himself, because I I feel like he needs to get more rest and relaxation, because it's like his body. It's like he can only do so much. Okay, like it's almost like when you get a certain age, your body can't do no more. It runs out, right? So they're saying he ain't that young gun anymore. How he could be woo wild and like woo and like dance like he has it, but it's like he needs to calm down and relax. It's not that kind of energy anymore. Next, we have the Queen of Swords here. With the Queen of Swords here, I feel like there's a very older woman here who liked um trying to control or manipulate Bob Joyce. And I feel like they demand respect, and there's someone who I feel like they never always seen eye to eye. They never got along. So I feel like the dynamic family wise was not that great. It's almost like, well, you go and be what you want to be, but I'm not going to sit here and I demand respect and I demand this on my own. And I mean, just demanding it on my own time. That's what the Queen of Swords here. So there's a lot of darkness with this woman here. So somebody who tried having the upper hand or tried controlling him. Next, with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like he's in a situation where he's still stuck, where he's trying to figure out, like, oh my gosh, like almost the sensation is, oh my gosh, is this real? Like, am I really experienced this? It's still like he haven't fully know how to come to terms to accept it, the realization of the situation. And I feel like it's like still undecided here. But I feel like he needs to step himself out of the situation so he can get a better grip and things, so he can understand a lot better, so he can see the situation more clearly than what it is, so he can be the best version of himself. Next, we got the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like there's it's like an ending that ended for Bob Joyce. But I feel like, it's like a very difficult, heartbreaking ending situation here. It's almost like getting stabbed in the back or feeling a lot of betrayal. So it's like getting stabbed in the back, like just laying there to death. So it's almost like, yeah, you're leaving me here to die here. But he's not at the same time. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I do feel like with the world, there's going to be some trips. I feel traveling here. And I do see there's going to be more money coming to him. Like his money, more money coming to him, more money. And I feel like traveling. I feel like a lot of traveling will happen here. I feel like that's a thing as well that Bob Joyce wants to do. I feel like he wants to do a lot of traveling. I feel like, though, it's hard because as he's getting older, so I feel like it's like he can't really do much anymore, Next, we got Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of money, like more money coming in for Bob Joyce, and it's like some kind of raising money celebration. And but I feel like Bob Joyce has that heart where like he has a heart of gold, like he wears it on his shoulder. So it's like he gives it, but he also gives out in helping hand. It's like you don't have to ask for much. Like don't ask, like you don't have to give. I will give out. That's the kind of energy and God he is. That's a very beautiful energy. Next, we got Eight of Wands here. So I do feel like there's going to be a situation that is going to be coming in pretty fast here. And I feel like this is going to be lots of love. So with the shooting eras going forward fast, I feel like this is going to be lots of love coming in here. And there's going to be some kind of speedy news I'm hearing recovering, definitely covering with something here. Next, we have the Knight of Wands here, okay? So, with the Knight of Wands, there's two males here. I feel like there's another male coming in here who feels like there's, like, important little a message that they have for Bob Joyce, but it's all in the air. Is Bob Joyce open to listen to it? And next, we have the Death card here. There's going to be like I said, it's like an end of a thing, cycle that close, and it's like new beginnings. Like new beginnings is going to be coming in for Bob Joyce as well. So yeah, now let's get into and ask: is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? Guidance and clarity, spirit team, ascended masters, angels, and guides. Divine source. Is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? Is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? Spirit, is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? Is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? Is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley? I don't feel like Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. Let's ask if it possibly could be Elvis's brother, or maybe like Elvis was a twin. Spirit, is Bob Joyce Elvis Presley's twin or brother? Is Bob Joyce a brother of Elvis? Is Bob Joyce a brother of Elvis Presley? Is Bob Joyce a brother of Elvis Presley? So, when I asked that question, is he a Bob Joyce a brother or twin, we got a few cards here. We got romance. With the romance card here, the spirit's coming in here and saying that there's romance that the brother has, which I feel like there's a strong chemistry and connection here with if he is with somebody. But I still feel like there's some type of past as well where he has like children or something with the past with somebody else. Next, we got the situation we're proved. So with this, more things is going to come to light and surface, because it's still like kind of gloomy and feeling dark, that it's going to be more things coming here up to the top. More people's going to start understanding a lot more and things, and more stuff is going to be shedded light on. Next, we got trust. We got trust here. So you see that it's like a lot of beam and light here. So what this spirit is saying, that, you know, people need to have trust and have faith and, you know, just keep going and knowing that, you know, like what it is what it is here. Next, we have wait. What the wait card here, spirit, is pretty much saying, you know, it's almost like it's like a waiting game, like you're in your wait and hold cell, and it's a waiting game here. So it's like a win-win. Okay, and we got yes here. Okay, so there you have it. Alrighty, hope everyone enjoyed this video. Bye.